let's start question number 6. Question number 6 says, for each of the following numbers, find the smallest whole number by which it should be divided so as to get a perfect square number. That means the number which is given, this is not a perfect square number. We will have to make it a perfect square number by dividing a smallest whole number. Okay, so here at first we will have to find the prime factors. So 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, 2 6 are 12. Now 2 6 are 12, 2 3s are 6, 3 2s are 6, 3 1s are 3. Now 3 7s are 21. So 7 1s are 7. So 252 can be written as 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 7. So it is clearly seen that 2 is in pair, 3 also has pair, but 7 has no pair. If you remove 7, then you will get a perfect square. So that means we will have to write that as 7 has no pair, 252 is not a perfect square number. Okay. So we will have to divide 7 to get a perfect square number. So this is the first part of the question, that what should be divided to get a perfect square number. So we will write, therefore 7 should be divided to get a perfect square number. Square number. Now 7 should be divided on both the sides. Like here we have 252. So 7 should be divided here and on the right hand side also to balance. So 3 into 3 into 7 was there. So it will be divided by 7. Okay. Now 252 divided by 7. How much? 7 3s are 21. So 5 minus 1 is 4. 7 6 are 42. That means 7 1s are 7. 7 36 are 252. And on the right hand side, if you cancel this, then we will get 36 equal to 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. We have got a perfect square number which is 36. Now we will have to find the square root of 36. So square root of 36 will be 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. Means the number which we have got, these numbers we have to put under the root, and from the from the pair we will have to take 1. So from 2 2 we will take 1, from 2 3 we will take 1. So the square root of 36 will be 6. Okay. So what we have observed, to make a perfect square we need to divide by 7, and after dividing by 7 the number which we have got, this is the perfect square number, and the square root of the number is 6. Okay. Now coming to next number. Now in the next part we have 2925. Now as you can see that last digit is 5, so it will be divisible by 5. Now 5 5s are 25, then 4 comes, then 5 8s are 40, then 2 comes, 5 5s are 25. Again it will be divided by 5. 5 1s are 5, 5 1s are 5, 5 7s are 35. Okay. Now taking 3, 3 3s are 9, 3 9s are 27. Then 3 1s are 3, 3 3s are 9, 13 1s are 13. Okay. So 2925 can be written as 5 multiplied by 5, 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 13. So what we can see that 5 is in pair, 3 also is in pair, but 13 has no pair. That means we will have to remove 13 to get a perfect square. So we will write, as 13 has no pair, so 2925 is not a perfect square number. Okay. So we will have to eliminate, or we will have to remove 13 to make a perfect square. So therefore 13 should be divided to get a perfect square. Okay. Now 13 should be divided on both the sides. So 2925 divided by 13, and on the right hand side also we will have to divide 13. 5 into 5 into 3 into 3 into 13. This was there. Now this will be divided by 13. So 2925 divided by 13. So 13 2s are 26. Now 9 minus 6 is 3. 2 comes. 13 2s are 26. 13 3s are 39. So we cannot take 39. So 13 2s are 26. Okay. Now 6 to 12 is 6. Now this 5 comes. 5 13s are 65. Okay. So if you cut by 13, we will get 225. And here we'll cancel 13. So that means 225 will be equal to 5 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3. So now 225 is a perfect square number, as 5 and 3 both is in pair. Okay. Now, so in the next part, we have to find the square root of the number of 10. So 225 is a perfect square number. Now square root of 225 will be square root of 5 into 5 into 3 into 3. Now from the pair we will have to take 1. So from 2 5 we will take 1 5. From 2 3 we will take 1 3. So 5 3s are 15. So the square root of 225 will be 15. So the first part, the answer of the first part is 13 should be divided to get a perfect square, and answer of the second part is the square root of 225 will be 15. Now coming to next. Now in the next part we have 396, and as last digit is even number, so it will be divided by 2. Now 2 1s are 2, 2 19s are 18, 2 8s are 16. Again it will be divided by 2. 2 9s are 18, 2 9s are 18. Now we'll take 3. 3 3s are 9, 3 3s are 9. Again we'll take 3. 3 11s are 33. Now 11 1s are 11. So 396 can be written as 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 11. So here 2 and 3 is in pair, only 11 has no pair. So we will write, we will have to eliminate 11 to get a perfect square number. So we will write, as 11 has no pair, 396 is not a perfect square number, right? Square number. Okay, so we will have to divide 11 on both the side. So 396 divided by 11, and on the right hand side also 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 11 was there, which will be divided by 11. Now 396 divided by 11. So 11 3s are 33. Now 3 to 9 is 6. 6 will come down. So 6 11s are 66. So we have got 36 here, and here 11 and 11 will be cancelled. So 36 will be equal to 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. That means this 36 is a perfect square number. And why? Because these 2 and 3 is in pair. Now in the second part we will have to find the square root of 36. So from the pair we will have to take 1. So again we have taken the same number under the root. Now from the pair we will take 2. From this pair we will take 3. So the square root of 36 will be 6. Okay.